Oh no, my wheels fell off. Just kidding. Alright, so back with you guys on another video. Obviously there's a wheel off. Let me get that in the picture. There. We are doing a leveling kit on the Ram. It's a 2014 5.7 4x4 1500 Ram Bighorn. We got our, I believe they're 2.5 inches wheels, leveling kit. They're just spacer blocks pretty much. So we got these bad boys. We're gonna put them on. We're gonna level the truck about 2.5 inches, and then we're gonna be riding nice and high. So as you can tell, we already got the tires off the left and right side of the truck. We're gonna go into this, show you guys what to do, install these bad boys, and then we're gonna get an end clip of how she sits. All right, so for this truck, these right here, these bolts holding the caliper onto this bracket are 13 bolts. You can get away with a 1/2 inch socket, and then you pry them loose. You need a wrench too for the other side so it doesn't just spin in there. FYI. Oh. Okay. Why don't it fit on there? I'm gonna use 11/16 or probably 15 wrench for these bolts right here on the other side of the caliper bracket. And then we loosen this one. So, in case you can't find a wrench that's the size that holds the steering knuckle to the control arm, it's bigger and smaller. So just break that loose. Thought I could do it by hand for a quick second. But you just get this loose, the knuckle will bend outwards. And then from there, you're almost on the home stretch maybe. It's hammer time. Just give her a little love taps. Right there. Make sure not to knock your fingers off. Maybe a couple more love taps. Overextend our CV axles. Alright. So, from here, I'm going to what am I going? Alright, I'm going to loosen this up, the bottom half of the strut. And we might as well use our not too big, not too small tool right here. Get it right up on there. Nice and snug. Might need to get a little cozy on the ground for this. Oh, might be going the wrong way, don't do that. Oh, the beans. This is why you eat your green beans, kids. Alright, so after getting that bolt out, control arm will drop. But in my case, it went up because, you know, them Dodges, some good quality there. So once you get that bolt out, that holds the strut to control arm. You come up top. Let me get this wrench out of the way. You have 3 bolts that you gotta take nuts off that hold the strut to the mounting area. So those are 15 millimeters on a 2014 Dodge Ram. So we're gonna take these off, and then we'll take out the strut. All right, so we got those bolts off right up here. We got those bolts off. And then on a side note, you will have to take your tie rod out right here, and it's a 20 millimeter socket. Then for your tie rod, you want to take that out or loosen it to where it isn't holding it up as much. Like, just get it out and loose as much as you can, because that's the huge problem we were having, was trying to get that strut out of the tower, but the tie rod and the end link right there were holding us up. And you might have to use some man strength too to get that out. And by man strength, I mean you take your good old pry bar, because you know pry bar doubles the force pressure used. So do that, have a buddy with you, one pries down, the other one pulls out, and you'll be good to go. So, update with the Ram. So I don't know where we left off, but we got, as a helpful thing to do, you can loosen up your lower I don't know if you guys heard that, but something was making a noise. But you want to loosen the control arm bolts. You will need alignment after this. Also, what we had to do, which was what we should have done to begin with, and like had us dumbfounded, the upper end link for your sway bar, loosen that, if not take it all the way out, and the whole control arm will just drop. So we should have done that. It took us about almost an hour to figure that part out, but it's all in there. We just got to finish putting this side up, and then once this is buttoned up, we'll go to the other side, which I won't record, just for keeping you guys entertained and still watching. So we're going to finish that side up, and then we'll come back and show the end product of how the truck looks with the 2.5-inch spacers on it. It is a different day than the original first part of the video. Well, we finally got the leveling kit on the truck. Looks super cool. Let me show you guys. So, leveling kit's on. When we first started out, the back of the truck was, I think, 8 inches both sides, and now the fronts are 8 inches. So it's leveled all the way around. Looks super good, super tall, nice, clean, smooth horizontal line across the entire thing. Way more clearance up front. So now I can run over all them foreign cars that try to take over this great, beautiful, bald eagle screaming country. So that's it for this video. Next week I will try to make a video about the wheel spacers, but also don't listen to them. They don't last longer. American cars last longer. Anyway, so there is going to be some new stuff happening or being purchased for the Camaro, for the drag racing project. So check out Instagram for that. This video will be put up it'd probably most likely be up tomorrow, Thursday, January 3rd. So that'll be that. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. That's FuelUp727. And also make sure to like and subscribe anything will help, guys. The more views we get, the more subscribers we'll get, the better content I'll be able to put out for you guys. And believe me, I want to put out a bunch of crazy stuff for you guys. Make sure to comment below. I'll try to do some of the stuff you guys comment. Just everything helps. Those likes, those subscribes, everything. So without a further ado, a cold start. Alright guys, have a good one.